Hi boy, it's TEMPHUiBIS here, and I was on live the other day at TEMPHUiBIS TV, and I was I remember somebody made a comment saying that I should do a top 10 of my own favourite songs, even the ones from the old to the new. Hear what my top favourite 10 songs was, and I thought, that's pretty interesting. Some people may want to know that. So this is my top 10 of my own favourite songs that I made. For number 10, I pick Dim Rise Battle Theme, because that was a theme that I made. It was a very old song, that song, and I just it was one I just remembered writing for a certain project in animation which never went on the road, but it looked like it was going to match it perfectly, and it was going to match a character that I had planned for it, and I enjoyed the track in the way the synths go, and using the reverb effect on almost every single instrument in the song gave it that effect where it really sounds like it's out there. It really sounds like just everything you can relate to, and I was really liking where that song came out. For number 9, I picked Standing Bleeding. That was a song that I was also making for that same project. I was trying to make fight scene type music, but it obviously didn't come out that way, really, because it was so slow. But I thought it came out as a bit of a standoff type scene track, like if two people were fighting for ages and then they're both standing, breathing, looking at each other with serious faces, at a standoff, and both bleeding, don't know what to do, want to fight each other, just don't know what to do, just standing there looking at each other. That's why I called it Standing Bleeding. And the melodies in there, even back in the olden days, I'm still moved by the music today. I still like the music today, and it's one that I always will listen to again and again and again. For number 8, I pick Payback Massacre, and that song was one I tried to do for a different project, a project I was going to do with my cousin. We were planning to make a game because I can do graphics, he can do programming, and we were thinking of trying to make a PC web game, which probably would have been wicked, but unfortunately he started getting loads of work to do. I've got loads of work to do myself, and we couldn't get on the road. But by the time I already had the title theme done, so that's what Payback Massacre is, and I really loved the way how I scooped up the beat real high. I probably made the beat a bit more heavier than my usual, and it still worked out right. And Commodore played a big part in this song, and each synth was just hard and strong, and I feel like I love that song so much. It came out perfect in my eyes, and it definitely has to be in my top 10 charts. For 7, I choose Wings of the Night Through the Leaves. That song is that's a song that I listen to today, and I think to myself, how the hell did I do that? I don't know how I made that song. It was just a song that came out so beautifully. I used so much instruments in that song, so much different things, choirs, a lot of night bass sound, forest sounds, and it all went together so smoothly, using all the pianos. I didn't think it would come out as cool as it did. I listened to that song and just think, right man, how did I do that song, man? It was just a song where, while doing it, everything was just on point. It was so nice. I enjoyed doing that. 6 is Scarnix, and that happened to be the first track that I started defining my style with. Basically, first ever time using the Commodore, first ever time using it wasn't the first ever time using the keyboard with the track, because back in the day I was only using MTV Generator 2, and this is the time when I started using all other consoles and stuff with it. So it was the first time I used a Game Boy as well with the track. It's the first experiment mixing all the stuff together, and even back for the first one, it's still a legend in my eyes. I still wonder how did I make that song. In fact, I had to use a long way. I had to get the song sounds from the Commodore. I had to take the sound off the TV, put it onto one of the computers, and then move it off the computer and move it onto another computer, then move it to a sound onto the PlayStation. That was such a long way of doing the songs, but back then that's what I did, and I made it easier for myself later on. 5 is Nemesis Evokes Chorus. That is where I decided to just go into the next level and go fast. People say they want a fast-paced tune, and since doing the Commodore and stuff, I haven't done a fast-paced tune, so I thought it was my time to do it, and I did it, and it came out perfect. I was inspired by Double Dragon, Freeze, Egyptian level, and so I tried to make it a little bit Egyptian based. I don't know if it came out Egyptian based. The flute in there brings a little bit of Aztec sound, I guess, and I guess it was definitely worth it for Nemesis Evokes Chorus's style. And 4, The Pheasant and Unicorn. This is a track I never expected to come out the way it came out. It's also another track here that I use a lot of instruments and they all blended together nice and perfect. You know, I was just shocked at the way how everything just came out with that song. It's like, you know, I'll go back and say, how did I do this song again? and I was using a program that I wasn't even used to as well. But I enjoyed working on the track. I enjoyed working with the samples, and I tried to do something really, really happy, made it sound happy, although it has a bit of a tough beat with it still. And I thought of a little adventurous sort of thinking with the pheasant and the unicorn, and it just comes out nice and perfect, really. It's beautiful. For 3, I use Underneath Spiritual Surface with Talent. Now, I just don't know how could I ever come out with anything more chilling. And now I tried to make a very calm song, as calm as I could get, and I managed to do it with this song. You know, back in the day, I'd done loads of water-based songs. Tried to make a water-based project a long time ago, so I made loads of water-themed songs, and I thought, now at the stage I am, let me try and come back to the water, so I'll do the water technique again, and it just came out even better than all the others in my personal opinion. I just really loved that song the most out of those, and still when I remember when I did it, I must have listened to it again and again and again and again, and it just that's why it had to be at number 3 for that one. The second one is an old song. It's a TEMPHUiBIS Battle Theme. It's the same project as the one with TEMPHUiBIS Battle Theme. Now, this is the track here that I just felt that something came down and just said, this is the time for you to write a track that you're going to like, because I was struggling with the track. I was struggling to find the main melody in the track. Even though it had a good start, I had a good start making it. I didn't know what melody to use, and it was like something came down and just gave me the right melody to put, and I put the melody on. Even back in the day, it's an old song. It's still a song that I played so many times. I think I used to wake up, listen to the song about 80 times a day. It was so much, you know. And I felt it matched the project well. Although that project's never going to come out, it really matched so perfectly, and I just enjoyed everything with that song. You know, listen to the song, I still listen to it today as if I made it yesterday. And yes, the number 1 track is a track we all know by now. It's Pulse Rhythmic Current. It's not just because I've got a video for it, yeah. situation. I made a video because I love that song the most out of all of mine. The reason why I like Post-Rhythmic Current the most is because it really defines what my style of music is. You know, it's soft and hard at the same time. It shows that music can have hard synth and soft synth both at the same time. They both can go together perfectly, and it's a song which just defines techno, ambient and electronica just all mixed. It just defines that how everything can all be mixed, and it comes out so perfectly. It's got a hard bass line and yet a soft melody, and it ends with such a soft afterall, you know, and just feels altogether digital. You know, that is where Refune comes from, and that's exactly where I got it from. That's exactly what defines it all right there. And man, I can't stop listening to that. I must listen to that one 100 times a day, because it's just perfect how that one song here just makes me feel like I've done something good for the world, and hopefully the music video is going to show what I'm talking about. Okay people, I've just got this last message to add. The Post-Rhythmic Current music video is coming this Saturday, as everyone knows. It's the 26th, and I know people are going to look at it and notice it's going to say on there that it's been added 25th. The reason why for that is because I'm going to start uploading it on Friday and get it up there. I'll get it up on midnight, which means that some people who don't live in this country, like people like in America, they're actually going to get to see it 25th because of the time zone difference. Midnight 26 over here would still be at least 8 o'clock in America, so America does get to see it early, so you can say they're lucky guys. But this Saturday, and that is when it's going to come, and sometime after I upload it, I'll be uploading videos again, uploading blogs again, uploading different stuff, uploading stuff I can upload really. So that's what I want to say, guys. Thank you all very much, and see you all later.